Welcome, welcome. The night show will begin shortly. As always, we like to give it time for others to show. Ba-dum. And we'll begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Night Show! I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Night of Entertainment, the one, the only TK Diz, Isaac, Quisip, and Orin. You know what you can call me. I am your Night Host, the one who reads through the night home, who travels through this kingdom of entertainment to push back the sorrow and put a smile on everyone's faces. Now, raise your flags, ignite the fire in your soul, and feel the spirit of liberation, because we're continuing our tale of Unicorn Overlord.
Hear me, soldiers of our once fallen empire. By the thrust of your blades, our ancient Zenoira shall be birthed anew upon Fevrith soil. Today, we restore this land to its rightful rulers. Now then, the hour has come. And so too shall victory, once the sigil is complete and this realm merged with the beyond. Defend the castle at any cost, and deliver salvation unto the people of Zenoira.
Thus you arrive before me, rebel worms. But I fear you're too late. Zenoira's resurrection has entered its final verse, and there's little now you can do to halt it. Enough your empty boast, Galerius. This day you shall answer for my mother's murder. I scarcely recognized you, Elenia's whelp. No matter, you shall fall like all the rest before, if it might of the beyond. Be careful, when he's drawing upon the Asma's power. He intends to cast his cool magic of control, yet how, from a distance this great, despair before me. But how did he do? Father above, he claimed their minds. I beseech you, bring in the unicorn. Lend me your strength in cleansing this evil. Valor skill cleansing. Lane can now use the Valor skill cleansing, which lets him free allies from Zenoira's magical control. Wait, are you saying now all my allies are... Forgive the delay, Elaine. The Reverend Knight Nigel has arrived in your service. You came all this way just to aid in our battle? But of course, I could never forgive myself if I merely stood and watched during this most pivotal moment in Fevrith's history. Now then, our hearts beat in unison, Elaine. Together we shall lay waste to Galerius once and for all. And Nigel joined the Liberation Army.
I am yours to
well, for now, you guard right here, Nigel. Now, do I actually not have control of any of my units? Shit, I actually don't have control of all my units. He literally...
We march.
Does this hit everywhere, or do I have to literally climb go through the entire field now? Okay, they were cleansed. They were cleansed.
What is our strategy?
Okay, good. It hits the entire field. I'm gonna say that would really suck if every single ally I had now suddenly just became Zenorian controlled.
Whatever you require.
New to the battering ram.
A timely arrival. As you command.
Go help there.
Sir.
And all those allies.
Not even worth bragging over.
Damn.
I shall see it done. Your decree made
Nowhere
manifest.
is too far. Sir.
The path is set.
But since I'm also wanting to clear that side. Renault.
We mobilize at once.
Where are you? Nigel's right there. Yeah, when the map's so big, I don't even know where my units are. Oh, right, she went over this way.
I won't disappoint.
Which means withdraw.
Well, while I'm gone.
So I can redeploy her right
You've made the
here.
right call. What is it?
I see you don't value your life.
This should help. I'll shield you.
Not going down easy.
Damn it! Be careful. Like new. Easy there.
We know we can't win. We're not going to win, but we're going to at least win enough that we're going to hold the line.
I suggest you be more careful. Easy there.
'Tis my charge fulfilled.
We didn't win, but we held the line.
You want to run?
Really? Again? Now you're just trying to waste my time.
The time is at hand.
I stake my honor on this battle.
You're safe. Do you want to die?
Just shows what you know. You can sometimes you think you might hold the line in the first fight, but you're not doing it the second time. Sometimes you turn it around completely. Also, I just realized Colm's
I'll
dead.
heal you. Return to us.
But hey, we got a healer. Although kind of sad they don't resurrect at the, but he's got first aid, so.
I'll not be defeated. I've not reached my ceiling yet.
All the result of diligent work for the
You never
safety of our
reach the
people.
ceiling.
Until
Now.
my dying breath.
Also,
At your service.
despite putting a lane there, I kind of don't want a lane.
To me. Now then,
Wait, is the gate open?
your villainy ends here. With me. I won't allow it. Steady on.
Go on. You've got this.
affair.
Just a little magic. Now free!
We march on. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand.
I'm kind of curious. No, it's because they're all
I shall see
their
dark.
gates. He's gonna do the first rest.
Whatever you require. At once.
Poor Herman, he's too slow to move.
You dare challenge me?
You are not. They're giving a first strike, but it's not going to be enough to do anything for them.
You'll be okay.
This'll be slow and painful. I'll not be outdone.
Flames of crimson.
Allow me. I shall ease your pain. As it was meant to be.
Could you, perhaps...
You see that?
Level up.
That's what you get. I'm here.
Okay, now that Fran brought the
I stand
ballista,
ready. At once. At your service.
good job. Disembark.
Nowhere is too far.
Claim the
Understood.
left.
I wield this
You
lance
go
for the
north.
people of Corn. I advance.
We
And
march.
you
Onward.
straight.
Come then. Forward! Take heart! I as well! You okay?
You okay?
We can do this!
Go on! Focus your mind.
My blade beckons.
You can do it. Strike them.
A fine bout.
Alright. That base is cleared. We're going to set a lane to rest here for a minute.
For the liberation.
I see you don't value your life.
Oh, for a second I thought that was Galerius. I'm like, what? That's how quick he's going to go down?
I'll shield you.
This should help.
Frost, take you.
Watch and learn! I'll not be defeated.
I'll heal you.
Be careful. I suggest you be more careful.
I'm stopping me now.
Alright. They'll claim that.
Until my your decree
Let's
made
hold the line there for a little
fly
bit.
through the banner of the liberation.
For Drakenhold.
Good job, Ronald.
Watch and learn. Gotta do it. Be healed.
Still going.
By my spear. Go. You're okay.
One more push!
Poor beat up. Aw, poor elf. She went to being turning everything around to being a punching bag on Gloucester's team.
Ever stronger.
Sorry about this.
All my strength.
Boom.
To better serve Ken.
I mustn't grow.
With all
Sure, they're the only team that's not level 40.
Pleased with this.
You mustn't stop here. By a knight's honor. Begin the march.
I
Let's
shall
see.
be your shield. Sir,
He at least can make it down there.
I won't disappoint.
You go there.
I'm off.
I help.
No mercy.
Let's have some fun.
Don't go dying on me. Yeah. Yeah. Out of my way. This'll hurt.
In my sights.
now!
I'll do what I can.
No stopping us now.
Now. This is it. Don't go dying on me. Not a chance. Lay down. Better keep this going. Victory is ours. I stand ready.
I just
Sir.
saw a post that made me chuckle.
In the name of the liberation.
A better question. Will we try to break through here? Do we even have anyone who could? Miriam's got some
This
level
rose
20s.
bears thorns. Have you need of me? What would you ask
Nope.
of me? It shall be done. Kneel before me.
What a joke.
This is for you.
What?
fight in me yet.
Do you see? Turn them to ash! Allow me.
Let's get wrecked. Lyris talks up a big game, but nothing he's got's gonna stop us.
As if I could lose. A paltry effort.
Like, does he even realize he's almost surrounded?
Is that all? Where shall I go next?
We're honored you've come for us, good sirs. All of Cornia, no. All of Fevrith prays for your success. That was unexpected.
Don't be too surprised.
I'm within their range.
And he does that shit again. Well, guess what we're gonna do? Cleansing. I just realized I have a solution for the... Where can I send... Where is he? Let's zoom out so I can maybe see better. Clive is still weirdly holding the line right there. Not sure why I'm having him hold the line there, but let's send him out. And where is the other party? Because we have another unit that I'm blanking on where his location is. There's Renault. Herman is trying to make his way to that one. Let's see if they'll kill him beforehand. Monaco we're going to send back. Nigel, how the fuck did he end up over there?
Sacred Heart.
Draw?
Withdraw for now.
I shall not disappoint.
You also can withdraw because you are not going to do any help here. Nigel.
Permit me to join you. I am yours to command.
I really would love to know who could. Damn, he
Understood.
can't.
Their tyranny ends here.
Aww. His entire backup is dead.
None shall overtake me. My shield is yours.
You okay?
Triumph is at hand. I stand ever firm.
Oh, Herman, at least you got a fight in.
As you command. Advancing. 'Tis ours for the rest of time.
I'll let someone claim that again.
At once.
Wow, someone that Herman really cannot kill. Really can't kill. I just wanted Lyris to know he's going to be surrounded.
I shall crush you. We advance.
You okay?
You okay?
I am unmoving. Strengthen your defense. They are slain. I shall be your shield. Sir.
But I wonder if he can break through from the other side. Oh, no.
This shield shall never break. I claim victory. None shall hinder me. Whatever you require.
Well, it's gonna be a clash.
None shall overtake me. Have faith.
I feel bad that Holdrick never got to really do anything after we had to after we replaced him in the party. There's so many characters. God, I wish they'll let us use 6 units. Oh, I think we failed to recruit 1 character. But also, he fell in his own unit, so not the best showing for Herman. But then he's not a unique character. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, he has no actual icon, no image. Wait, was his name Lothar?
Embrace your weakness. As you command.
I wonder. There's no real point for me to knock down the gate. I'm doing it more just because I can.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart.
I really wonder who the hell Nigel can talk to. It's also weird that he can have a talk.
I would rather not remain here.
Mate, you just keep doing it. Do you have no new tricks? That's literally all you've been able to do. It would seem I've expended all my strength. So be it. I'll crush you with these field pawns. Great, you can't even do it anymore.
Time is at hand.
And all that strength you've wasted, I'll show you what it's gonna do.
We march.
Cleansing.
Excellent.
Their tyranny ends
here. You know, I'll let Knight. He hasn't been able to kill anyone.
For the Knights of the
I'm curious. Nope, not him.
Whatever you require.
Herman, go back to your place.
At once.
Time is with us. Should we only keep our focus?
None shall escape my blade.
Quiet down now.
Behind me.
safe with me.
It's mine to lose. Easy there. Watch and learn. Easy there.
Scorching fire!
Hold on the line.
Bolster your defenses.
Curse your fate! I shall never know defeat.
And literally he gets to claim
Fool mistakes reckless.
he got knocked right back into the fight. So Nigel's gonna crush this.
Allow me to mend your wounds.
As the heavens will it. Join your brethren in hell. I am yours to command.
Now we're gonna
So
send
be
him
it.
right here, and
Watch what
Virginia right
royalty
here
can
because I
do.
want to
I'm
try
off.
something.
As you ordered.
While Lane is gonna start. Damn,
What's next?
it's just sewing something.
What is it?
Valor skill. Blade wave. Damn, that only did 9 damage.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart.
Striking ray. Really? Damn. Well, oh, she's got a high
Wield
defense.
this lance for the people of Cormia.
See, this is why I was worried about him.
Tis a deficient plan.
Items. Okay, let's see. Empowering draught. Better. Defensive draught. Go.
The hour of reckoning is soon at hand, and none shall deny my people their glory. So come if you wish, powerless fools. Meet your demise before the axe of Galerius, almighty emperor of your meager world.
You've crushed a continent beneath your heel, oppressed its people, trampled its fields. Yet still you claim to deserve its crown. It ends today, Galerius. Now
Got a point.
perish in the light of Fevrith pure. Will not fail.
You'll not break me. Twist it, sucker!
Come on, guys, hold the line.
Don't despair.
Go on! little magic.
How will you fare?
The rot shot.
Yeah, the Venom Touch is not fun.
Worry not.
You can do it.
All for naught.
It's actually getting debuffed.
Now freeze.
Damn.
You shall grovel.
Good. All right. Love the crit.
Resist.
Damn. We lost that match? How? Holy... He healed how much up?
March.
Okay, first we're using a revival orb. Font.
Their tyranny ends here.
He's not close enough to do that. Okay, well, can he do another striking ray at least? Damn.
I won't disappoint.
Regina, go! Aid! Quick!
You dare challenge me?
I shall never.
You don't stand a chance. Well met.
By the darkest armor.
No. Ah,
I'll
perfect.
not be outdone. Why not?
Writhe in peril.
I can. How about this?
Futile.
Damn, every time we try to put a debuff.
Baneful pests. Your end has come.
Damn.
The rot shot.
Not bad. Observe great.
Guys, you know you can do this.
I could never.
I'll exterminate you.
I shall ease your pain.
They're not exactly winning, but they're holding the line, which I prefer.
You do. With my aid, I can yet fight. With
Which
all
kind of
my
healed the back line,
fortunes
but
tasted.
damn. The hell? How does he heal up so much every time?
What is it?
Oh, it's gonna be death for them, but I guess I'll use items to
Is
revive.
that all? This one may prove difficult.
Good. Oh, no, I don't need a revival item. Healing font. Still? How the hell is that a death on you? Empowering. Defensive draught. Damn.
I'll not leave.
I can't say I expect to win.
One more, can I... Maybe if I give her a different sword real quick? It's not exactly better. Damn. Everyone else has got the better swords. Maybe an accessory can keep her alive. Done. Damn. Maybe. What else do I got that could do something? Yeah, that will keep her alive.
Miserable fools!
Victory will be ours. Have another.
Twisted sucker!
This'll be slow and painful.
Insolence! Bathe in darkness!
Do you see? Be consumed!
Can't believe you brought out a near-death attack.
And me!
Writhe in pain!
Allow me. So it ends.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Why did that last part sound too much like Robert Damon? Damn.
With my aid.
That was a loss? How the hell does he keep doing this?
The time is at hand.
Okay, let's see. Wait, no, he still hasn't. Wait time. Alright, now we got rid of that wait time. Can it be enough? Is it enough?
Defeat will soon be upon us.
How do you keep nearly losing? Okay, empowering draught. Defensive draught. Okay, I want to see if I can't do anything to change. No, maybe not you. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can't give you something. The hell was that supposed to do? Watchman, that's blind. That would work for someone else. Okay, this, you, something from magic. Okay, that also might help. That's for someone else. Okay, you. Wait, can she take another? Oh no, that's just another charm. Actually, that might be useful. No. Let's just look at this. I don't know. Ha! This will turn the tide. For sure.
With me!
You'll not break me.
You've got this!
Take heart! this!
Go on! Focus your mind. Want some?
The rot shall be.
Wash away your fears. Just a little magic. In a world of...
You shall grovel.
Damn, not expecting that. Have you ever seen Elaine use Astral Blade? I know it's a weird thing for me to bring up, but like I swear I've never seen him use it. I know I sometimes end up not missing it because I look away at the wrong time, but damn. There goes Delirious. Damn, he was a pain in the ass.
In service of the crown.
Well fought.
Overlord defeated. Compiler of classes. Register all classes in the class registry. What did we... The fuck? How did we do that?
Galerius, Emperor of Zenoira. Your ambitions are laid bare, and your empire in ruin.
If you hope to speak, you'll find me no willing participant. I have no words for you. And this now.
And emancipate his soul.
Galerius, you saw in Fevrith's innocent people mere vessels to house your own fallen empire. But as long as I live and breathe, you'll never inflict such callous devastation on our world.
How do you know of that?
Piteous ghost of an age long past. I shall grant your soul the freedom it desires.
You will not!
Don't drop your guard, Elaine.
My brethren were robbed of their corporeal flesh, left to wander in the void of nothingness for 800 years. Their pain is my strength, and my body, their fury given form. While the souls of Zenoira remain trapped in the beyond, their emperor shall never know defeat.
Your Majesty.
Oh, I don't like this.
Baltro!
How goes the right?
Flawlessly. We lack but a single soul to complete the spell.
Then these insects shall be more than enough. Grant me your strength, and we'll stamp them out together.
You're welcome to try, but I promise it won't be as easy as you might think.
What do you think you're doing?
Apologies if I wasn't clear, Your Majesty. The last soul the sigil seeks is none
Damn it.
other than yours.
Traitorous fool. Finally gone senile.
This is why you never... What?
You, Mother?
Holy shit!
But how?
It's his mom! This is a character we haven't seen since the beginning of the game.
Don't worry, she's stable.
Holy shit.
Speak to me, please.
That... I could see, actually.
Fought valiantly, Elenia.
Something it hasn't been brought up, though.
Has reached its conclusion.
We never saw this fight.
You're wrong.
This fight never played out.
Shall have your head for thinking
And it's really
otherwise.
weird. We never have noticed anything, and it's never been clear that she was seen killed on screen. And you know what's the old comic book story? Don't see a body, never
This was
died.
the end of you, Valor.
armor faded?
What sorcery is this?
Do you see now the futility of your struggle? By cutting me down, you have doomed yourself to a life reborn as my new vessel.
Madness. How does Valmor yet live?
He doesn't. The man was a simple human, undeserving of the glorious soul of an emperor.
Name yourself at once!
I am Baltron, sorcerer of the great and storied Zenoran Empire. The very empire whose armor was passed through Valmor's family for generations on end. And it was I who bound our emperor's soul to that armor.
I can't move.
So it's true. The Corrine royal family bears the blood of the maiden. No matter. Your feeble flesh shall now play host to Galerius, ruler of all creation.
So this entire time, our mom has been Galerius. Although this also explains why he was going by the name Valamor.
I never imagined
My
he
Valamor,
possessed such
Galerius.
frightful mastery over the bodies of others.
Elaine, I can't say how much time has passed since that day, but you've grown so much. If only I could have been there to witness it. It seems I owe Joseph a great deal for raising you in my absence.
The sigil is complete, and the gate to the beyond stands open and true. Rise, prisoners of the Unicorn's curse, spectral phantoms from an ancient time. You shall be the first to perish by my newfound strength.
Joseph, see my mother somewhere safe.
And you, Your Highness?
We end this long-drawn war, here and now.
I'll be with you arm in arm through every breath of it.
She probably should not be. Don't underestimate me, boy. Your end has already been written. Arsenal, you really should not be in this fight. You are low level. I will not hear another word of Baltro's madness come. The final battle is upon us. Cool. Defeat Baltro. Stage start. I love how it's still a time limit. Alright. Let's summon Elaine. Heal him because he took a massive beating. And let's... Is that a comic book question? And from somewhere from the...
Another step on the law until my dying breath by your royal word.
The time is at hand.
I ride for Cornea. What shall I do? It shall be done.
Magus, I have no words for what you just did. Just nothing.
You've made the right call. I can't show weakness.
Everything you said just makes me violently ill. You wanted to make a crash joke? What the fuck did I just give her? You want to make a crash joke and you didn't make a joke with Launchpad? Come on! You did Lando. Come on.
I'm off.
The time is at hand.
To the skies! At your service. At once.
Basically just redeploying everyone we already had.
Permit me to join you. I am yours to command. Departing at once.
For the people of Fevrith.
The light of protection. Freeze!
Watch and learn!
You okay?
Triumph is everything. 'Tis my undying spirit.
Good, everyone kill! Crush them all.
Time is at hand.
And now that we know one side is clear,
Onward.
Lane, go handle this side.
Prepare yourselves. I am your shield. We can do this. Have my spear.
Ready? Just watch.
And I.
You okay?
No stopping now!
Boom.
With you!
Seems we've done it. A worthy foe. I'm ever
Boom.
in your service.
Clive, go help out.
Kneel before me. I'll not be outdone. This is for you.
Go get him! One more push! Crush him good!
Allow me.
Doc falling there is kind of a sad thing, but he held the line, and Virginia's team still holds strong. Also, if I'm correct, just thinking about the way her stance was and the way her sword appeared, Elenia is the same class as
As it was meant
Virginia.
as expected of Cornian royalty. Is anyone surprised? I
Alright,
won't disappoint.
ride north
That all?
there.
What is it?
Zervalska. To show she's a dragoon.
You dare challenge me? How about this?
How long can you hold out for? Especially when you get an attack off and then are instantly killed.
Those who defy me.
Just killers now. They're done for.
As if I could lose. Not bad at all. A paltry effort. Watch what royalty can do.
That's horrifying.
I won't disappoint.
I still want to revive. He might be useful. Nope.
You face me. Forward!
You've got this!
With all our might! Steady on!
Focus your mind.
My blade beckons.
You can do it.
Fine job! Victory grows ever closer.
Oh.
We march. The path is set.
Face me and be
Also, I'll tell you this. You don't have much allies left.
The sorrows of this tragic war must never again afflict our land. It's what my father would have wanted.
I was not expecting Scarlet to speak up right there.
So hurt! Yeah! Not bad. What a joke. Let's get him. I've got it.
Not finished yet.
I'll protect you. The win is ours. Is that better? I did it! Dead and buried.
That looks like there's a little guard right there.
I stand ready.
Who, correct me if I'm wrong, we sent Nigel after.
I shall never fail. I am your shield. What?
You're mine!
Together now. I have you. You'll never.
You're weak. This is for you!
No, it's surprising for a character that seemed like a Jagan. Jose has led us to pretty good victories for a majority of the game. Like, he has been consistent.
Which brought us here. I'll prove my worth.
Damn. I'll tell you, Balto definitely is a strong one.
Come then. We'll not fail.
You've got this!
Take heart.
Focus your mind.
How will you fare? We march on. Well fought. The time is at hand.
Damn, only Elaine can hold the line, and even then, I'm worried Elaine's not actually strong enough to push back.
Nowhere is
I wonder.
too far.
Their tyranny ends here.
Who the hell can Naito talk to?
None shall escape my blade.
Allow me to mend your wounds.
Huh?
Behind me! I'm your shield.
I shall raise my guard. Bolster your defenses.
It's mine to lose.
Better blaze!
Useful.
Scorching fire!
A parting death. Death move.
You pose little. No foe cannot be defeated.
Alright. You're the last one standing.
To me.
Just realized there was something I could do to probably make this easier on us. But I'm doing this. And this. Much better.
The futile struggle of a rebellion tab.
I think Hilarious is cool.
Your end draws near, Cornian whelp. Cease these fatuous endeavors and return to nothingness unending.
Many times you've tried, Baltro, but you shall never break our spirit. I promise you that. Now prepare to be vanquished by the might of Fevrith. With me.
I fear nothing.
I shall cleanse you.
Go on.
Well, yeah, I think his cavalry is Galerius and his 4 minions, although much weakened.
With all our might.
You gotta wonder how much is that provoke actually helpful, since the one who was supposed to hit didn't do, and they did bring Galerius.
Steady on!
Damn.
You've got this.
Do not resist!
Just a little magic. Vermin.
Want some? Wash away your fears.
Agony awaits!
I can still fight. Strike them.
Damn.
You can do it. To the depths with you.
Talk is such a big game, but let's be honest. They're getting wiped the fuck out. The fuck was that?
The deluge shall take you. I can still fight.
Come then.
Wait. Defensive drop. And empowering drop. That could just mean death, but I'm not sure, and I want to keep. There's not one change there.
You'll not break through. Go on. You shall.
Can't debuff us. No luck there.
We can do this!
Go Adele. They weaken my attack.
I'm not ready.
Agony awaits!
Just a little magic.
My blade beckons. Worry not.
Focus your mind. Now freeze!
Well, that was a criticity and an annihilation. This is a slaughter. Like his health doesn't even. It's only just his health won't go down.
Feast upon their flesh, oh son.
Got him. But he still didn't die? Guy's got no team.
Onward. You face me. With me.
You've got this!
Take heart.
I as well! Don't despair!
You can do it!
How will you fare?
Just a little magic. Strike them down!
Okay, we're definitely something's missing here. Damn, that killed Adele. Okay, I need to check something, because something's not working here.
The time is at hand. We march.
Select. So. Where is switch these two out. And now let's try this again.
Come then.
There we go.
Forward.
You can do it.
The Astral Barrier wasn't even being used. Now he finally uses it. And Balto dies.
One of the many benefits of
I stand for all of kind.
Victory grows ever closer.
Weird thing to get at the very end, but Balto is dead.
Whilst I still feast on the souls of Zenoira, thy might is eternal.
Do you not seek their resurrection?
A witless ideal, born of the fool Galerius. He served his purpose well enough in prizing open the gate to the beyond. And now, he shall be consumed like all the rest. What's more, there would be little benefit in reviving mere humans.
Do the souls of your brethren mean nothing to you?
That's fuel for my magic. Most
Damn, this guy's an asshole.
What primitive evil should I reanimate next, I wonder? A monster capable of crushing Fevrith beneath its heel, perhaps?
If it's a monster you're after, just look in a mirror.
Spirits of Zenoira, hear my call. Your Emperor is no more, and in his place, a tyrannical fiend who craves nothing but absolute control. Tell me, is this what you truly desire? To sacrifice your very essence in service of this demon?
Pathetic child.
Souls of the departed, if you've any humanity left within you, lend me your aid!
Their strength is leaving me.
Should have seen that coming.
You've ruined everything, accursed fool.
These souls are not a power one can wield, Baltro. They are human lives, human will in its purest form.
Impossible! The sigil's very nature has been recast.
Well, what they say about it's impossible. It's fun when you do it. Ha! Great Sages is back up in the final hour.
This isn't how my tale concludes. I won't allow it.
The only escape awaiting you, Vultro, is death's cold embrace.
Wretched disciples! You dare turn on your master!
The time has come again.
Let us lift the curse of the unicorn, and bring the salvation of heaven to these lost souls!
Gladly.
Nihility beckons. All of my knowledge, all of my research, lost to the endless emptiness of time.
Wouldn't regret to get it. You are a terrible fucking person. Boom. The Light of Fevrith. Shadow Baltro's follow missions and liberate Fevrith for all times to come.
Ah, there you are. Your coronation is set to commence at any moment.
A word first, if I may. With the much-awaited fall of Zenoiran rule, we've finally attained our most coveted dream. 'Twas a vow I made to the ring itself. A promise fashioned out of steel and blood. Yet, can a champion tempered in the flames of war truly lead in times of peace?
Yes.
From the day of its very inception, Your Highness, the Liberation Army has boasted a singular gift. Its ranks bore nobles, sellswords, and civilians alike. Disparate nations united as one under a common banner. Your banner. None could ever question the strength of such a leader.
He speaks the truth, you know.
Should you not be sound in bed right now?
And miss the day my son is crowned king? I wouldn't so much as dream of it.
Sure. That's why she doesn't take back the throne. But then again, Elaine earned the throne. Also, who's her voice actress?
Before me a man full grown. One who will rule these lands with compassion and love. Just as you've done for all those who fought beside you.
Oh, it's the same word. Wait,
Proud,
really?
my son. Not only of what you accomplished, but how you've made it so.
Come on, it's Allegra Clark?
Thank you both, from the depths of my
Okay, it
heart.
explains why... Oh, it's probably because I'm hearing her reload voice. The voice she does for Mitsuru. That's why I thought it was Mitsuru's voice actress. Because it could be a little bit of Shamir in there as well. No, it definitely sounds like the voice she's using for whatchamacallit. Mitsuru.
Year 906 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Thus, with all of Fevrith as his witness, a bold young king ascended the throne. Ere long, the scourge of Galerius and ancient Zenoira would be little more than footnotes on the pages of history.
Really? Damn.
And those scars of war yet blighted the land. Its people, awed and inspired by Cornia's noble ruler, began their arduous trek down the path to recovery. Forevermore would the chronicles of Fevrith extol the Savior Elaine's sacred journey, a legend only embellished
So you're the King of
in
Saviors?
generations to come. That of a divine beast and a liberator king that bore its name.
Or maybe the King of Liberation.
The unicorn Overlord.
Is that the name he gets? The unicorn... Elaine, the unicorn Overlord. It's funny. I don't know, Savior King or King of Liberation sounds cooler to me. But to be fair, it is a title name. Mandarin was Ray Chase. Leo was Erica Mendez. So that's the same voice actress in Mosh. Yeah, Liza. She also voiced Liza. Damn. I don't know how many of these characters were played by two different actors. Or two different actors played different... Patrick Sates was... Yeah, there are a lot of people who also voiced in Fire Emblem games, I want to say. Whatever happened to Laura Bailey? Not that I'm saying anything... I mean, she still acts. I don't know. I feel like a lot of her roles have been replaced by Alexis Tipton. Told you Joker was in this. Wait, Chris Hackney's? Dimitri's in this game? And Haru. I guess that answers my question about the multiple actors game. I wonder how they pick up the background characters. Like, out of all the people, why would, like, Travis be in the back? Japanese cast means nothing to me. Do you know how little I recognize Japanese actors? You're just running through the town. I really would love to know what they're talking about. After the war, Lex left the rule of Cornia to Lane and set forth to hone his mastery of the blade. Whenever he encountered former allies on his travel, he and they would spar just as they did during their prior days of the liberation. Though there was a great distance between him and Elaine, their bonds of friendship remained strong as ever, and Lex swore to brandish his sword for his king should the need arise. The war concluded, Chloe chose to serve Elaine as his chief lady-in-waiting, rather than return home to her family in Cornia. In this role, she oversaw the domestic needs of the kingdom, though she never kept her spear far from hand in case of crisis. At times, she would be seen reminiscing with her old friends at the Knight's Barrack, a practice which Elaine himself would join when the ideal moment presented itself. After the war, Hodrick was granted a post as the captain of his royal guard, a role which saw him dedicate great attention to the growth of his soldiers and to their unshakable unity. At times, he and his mentor Jose took part in intense sparring bouts, which never failed to draw onlookers to the training halls. Though offered the role of chancellor due to his immense efforts in protecting the prince and shepherding the liberation to victory, Jose declined and instead chose to seek out his days as the new king's personal blade. Ever a stern leader, he worked tirelessly to train the soldiers that would serve as Cornia's new guardians and ensure the kingdom would remain safe long after his eventual passing. Renault returned to the land he had once ruled under Zenoria's magic, and thought some would never forgive his cruel treatment. Others came to see the sincere regret which he earnestly faced their resentment. His commitment towards starting anew saw him grow into a fine leader with an eye ever focused on the future, unhindered by the tragic failings which plagued his past. I like it that it lets me read it. I wonder if you maxed out anyone's reports, would it change the ending? Declining a position in the Royal Guard, Clive returned to the province of the Ashen Blue and began work on establishing a new form of self-governance with his fellow knights. His bold philosophy, which espoused the virtues of collective rule over a single authority, soon spread throughout the province, from the knights of its order to the farmers in the field. After the war, Adele returned to the province of the Ashen Blue, a decorated hero, beloved by fellow knights and townsfolk alike. His bright demeanor saw him remain ever popular, playing with the local children during the day and partaking in revelry at the province's lively taverns by night. In the end, he chose to live out his days as a beloved knight in the company of his people. When the liberation disbanded, Therese set out to travel Cornia and hone her skills, hunting bandits and aiding in the reconstruction all the while. Years later, she was welcomed back to the province of the Ashen Blue, where she chose to settle down and become an instructor in military arts, thus giving rise to the mightiest army the province had ever known. It's nice that they shift this way to show others in our party. His role with the Liberation concluded, Rolf's reputation as a brave hunter earned him a post as guardian of Cornia's forests. This duty saw him not only defend the land from wild beasts and poachers, but tend to the natural bounty of the region and heal the scars of battle inflicted across the woodlands. Such benevolent deeds brought him nigh endless praise from the people he served. After the war, Mordon abandoned his life as a mercenary and lived on as a humble stonemason. Makes sense. While the reconstruction of Baltolito was his first priority, he eventually turned his gaze towards the pursuit of aesthetic and creations of ever more elaborate agricultural projects. The stunning facades which line the main thoroughfare of his home, thus given the name Mordon Road upon his eventual passing, were beloved by all generations to come. Okay, so it does read it. Upon reading off a list of his accomplishments with the liberation at his mother's graveside, Oct departed on a journey of Fevrith and magical research, never to return to his homeland again. The thesis he enumerated later in life came to be treasured, a impressive companion of hopeful sorcerers who yet lacked the requisite background in magical arts. After the war, Jeremy quietly departed from the Liberation and returned to his life as a mercenary, where no matter the danger, he found himself as quick wit and years of experience always saw him safely. Upon completing a particularly lucrative job with a few old faces from the war, he and his men drank an entire tavern dry and were thus rights in pages of mercenary legend. Of course that would be mercenary legend. Fran. She was, from basically the moment we first got to use her, with Cornia restored, Miriam was named Captain of the Knights of the Rose, a role which saw her dignified air and indisputable military prowess earn her the adoration of rising female knights born within her nation's borders and abroad. With newly placed emphasis on collective strength, the Knights of the Rose quickly grew to be one of the most coveted orders in the land. After the war, Kitra continued to serve in the Knights of the Rose, while taking up a post guarding the people of Gran Corrine. Whenever trouble struck, she and her hammer were always quick to the scene, much to the delight of onlooker citizens. As a skilled craftswoman, she also aided in rebuilding the city, enjoyed unique popularity among the local children due to her sharp wit and fiery attitude. Fran. Throughout her efforts in the war, saw Fran offered a commanding role in the Knights of the Rose. She politely declined, stating that she preferred to stand as an equal rather than a superior. Retaining this status granted her the latitude to charge into battle to rescue her allies at a moment's notice, fact which all who knew her agreed was for the best. Yeah, Fran was honestly one of our best units. From the moment we first met her, she was a powerhouse, and she ended up definitely growing to a powerhouse. Especially the Griffin being slower, some units, Haste and Call definitely helped out with that. With peace returned to Cornia, Melisandre slipped past Alan's watchful advisors day after day in order to request his hand in marriage. While her wish never came to pass, the beauty and vigor of her spirited blade were the highlights of many a royal banquet, thus stole the hearts of countless guests. Kinda wish they had a better war ending. After the war, House Mellet began to reclaim its former glory, a pursuit that Colum enjoyed even more than his lady Melisandre herself. Though she had always posed him an array of challenges, the fact that the Cornia's new king was the object of her affection presented an endless struggle for her faithful steward. I'm assuming that ending would be different if she actually got the Ring of the Maiden. Later, Monica's deeds with the liberation, the noble house Nordium's name was restored to its rightful place of honor and respect. Her calm demeanor, stately dedication, and moral clarity earned her the fierce support of her people, a groundswell which only grew after her grandfather's passing. While she bore great commitment towards helping her people, she never forgot to honor her vassals in the annual stargazing festival which she herself was responsible for creating. Well, it wasn't much annual if she just created it. I wonder if she and Clive ever got married. Or they really just that time passed. After the war, Aramis saw to it that Gilbert was crowned king and left Soldraga to support his brother in the restoration of Dragonhold, taking the guise of a mercenary, a stage actor, a sailor, and much more along the way. In a century to follow, local legend throughout the nation to a host of men named Aramis who appeared to help when the land seemed most vulnerable. He seemed like a good guy, but I had no reason to use him. With the war concluded, Hilda laid down her spear and pursued an expertise in medicine so that she might aid those who will suffer. After years of ardent study, she became an apothecary and joined Prim in caring for the sick and infirm throughout Fevrith. Forevermore would history speak of the countless lives she and her sister saved, despite her gallant, loyal Wyvern. Yeah, Hilda was another character I wanted to at least try to use. Similarly, Prim's attention turned after the war towards the ailing people of Fevrith, supporting Hilda's dogged pursuit of medical knowledge however she could. Her work caring for the infirm eventually led to the Orthodoxy to bestow upon her the title of Honorary Angel, accolade which Prim could only humbly decline. Prim, compared to Hilda, I really didn't see a use for her. I mean, honestly, another healer probably would have been a good thing in some of my units, but the units were either staying alive enough, well enough, that didn't seem worth it. With the war concluded, Aben donated his earnings to the people of Dragonhold's desert and took upon the task of rebuilding his home. Soon enough, towns in the region grew prosperous indeed, and the land once known for its crime and banditry began to flourish true under Aben's benevolent leadership. After the years in the desert, he acquired a ship and sailed the oceans in search of new adventures. Aben was a unit we started using a lot, but he quickly fell out of practice. Elaine Ellen set out to reunite his old band who had scattered across Dragonhold, after which he returned to the desert and announced this group of reformed, chivalrous thieves. Tales of their virtues spread beyond the desert's borders, attracting a horde of young aspirants looking to join their ranks. As the band's number continued to grow, their keep became a vibrant settlement that saw steady progress under Magellan's guidance. Deliberation disbanded, Liza joined Magellan on his journeys and met an influential trader along the way, whom she impressed with her sharp tongue and keen business acumen. While she had always been skilled in the ways of trade, she was able to build a far more profitable enterprise than she ever imagined with the funds she earned during the war. She then used her wealth to bolster the desert's economy and improve the lives of all within. Liza, I always felt like I was going to replace her, but never did. Gloucester. With the war concluded, Gilbert appointed Gloucester as the ruling lord over the desert. There, he worked with Aben to better conditions for the people of the dunes and championed them from authority. His benevolence and unshakenly sense of duty earned him the adoration of assistants who erected a statue depicting Gloucester atop his royal seat after his eventual passing. The only thing I could say with this group, I kind of wish we used Magellan more. But his class was useful, but him I didn't. Weird this one had Bruno here. Amalia. After the war, Amalia returned to Barat and shattered her undefeated streak atop its rankings, yet despite her assured victory, the crowd would never fail to cheer her on. Upon her eventual defeat, many years later, she rejoiced to have met another warrior as fierce as she, and Amalia's urging, the two set forth towards new horizons. Benegiria. After the war, Benegiria reformed the Trichone mercenaries, and the band was offered a new role as Dragonhold's Order of Knights. However, they chose to decline, and the mercenaries traveled the world fighting for the downtrodden and less fortunate. The years to come, history would speak of their brave endeavors, and all who lived in Fevrith would know the Trichorn name. As a central figure in the reformed Trichone mercenaries, Bruno found himself instrumental to the band's renewed efforts. Ever starting to become Benegira's equal on the field of battle, he easily gained the trust and respect of his fellow mercenaries through his immense strength and immense skirmishes ended before others could even earn the slightest glory. After the war, Travis traveled the world with the reformed Trichorn mercenaries, providing both his skill and intellect along the way. As a lover of literature, an uncommon trait among mercenaries, he always bought rare and valuable tomes to add to his expanding library whenever work led him home. Honestly, Travis was a character I wish we used more, but he kind of fell into the situation with Aben. I ended up more and more times kept not using him, and he fell off the track. Gilbert. After the war, Gilbert was coronated as the new king of Dragonhold and immediately made a name for himself as a savvy ruler. Long had he chased his brother's shadow, yet now he stood in the light of his own making, one which filled his people with hope and joy. In the years to come, history would sing his praise as a heroic king who single-handedly delivered his land from all-consuming ashes of war. Gilbert, we just never used him. With the war concluded, Virginia received a proposal of marriage from the newly crowned King Gilbert, offer she gladly accepted. As repentant of Cornia and Drakenhold's both, she was beloved by both nations for the strides she made towards goodwill and unity. For the years, her bold demeanor and skillful blade work earned her the love and adoration of countless Fevrith admirers. After the war, relationship between Cornia and Drakenhold was mended at last, and Leia officially entered Virginia's service. When her lady gave birth to a royal heir some years later, Leia surprised the court by doting on the newborn prince even more than his loving parents. When the prince grew old enough to wield the sword, Leia served as his stern yet kind master. I'd like to even point out, Herman, to show that he's the only other character in this unit who does not show a damn thing. Like, no ending. After the war, Celeste continued her work leading the local Elheim militia, swooping down from the skies to aid a townsperson in danger or provide relief to an injured soldier. One person rescued by Celeste started a business by which his customers could travel to the sites of Fevrith atop Noble Griffin, a venture which he named after his savior. Weird thing for her ending. Seeking to make amends for the wrongs he committed during his time with the Black Talons, Gamel and his men traveled the land engaging in philanthropic ventures all the same. Such deeds drew the attention of his female fellow thieves and other young rogues who he graciously let join the cause. His sister, having at last overcome her cruel illness, was often seated at his side. After the war, Mendrin's friendship with Gamel remained steady as ever, and the two traveled the continent together. Eager to cheer up Gamel's now recovered sister, he invited her along to show her the incredible Fevrith has to offer. Three lived almost as family, though Gamel refused time and again whenever Mendrin asked for his sister hand in marriage. I admit, Celeste was also a Griffin Rider. With how useful Fran was, I'm almost sad we never got to really use Celeste, and hell, Celeste's own team basically became wasted. I did try to grind them up to get them better. The war, Yana brought her powerful magic to bear as Cornia's court sorceress. Towards the end of her life, she tearfully retired from the king's service and returned to her swamp to teach the rising generation of witches as their wise village elder. Instead, she maintained her youthful vigils until her final days and departed this world surrounded by his steadfast disciples. After the war, Selvi continued to travel the lands, pursuing her research into ancient Zonoria. The memory of the Emperor's modern reign fresh in their minds, the world was eager to learn more of their deeds and days of old, and Selvi's work garnered immense interest. As deeper understanding of Zonoria history and culture spread throughout Fevrith, further scholars built upon Selvi's findings, thus memorizing as a pioneer as in the field. The war concluded, Riddell was at last realized her dream of becoming a knight of Elheim. Though some still whispered about her half-elf blood, she unflinchingly provided herself through great skill and valor, thus silencing those who discriminated against her. A few years' time, she came to attain even greater glory than her mother before her. It stood as a proud beacon of hope for half-elves throughout the Corn of Elheim. Most of these characters were useful. Riddell could have probably been useful, but I never really got much chance to use her. And she ended up being put in Gamel's unit, and there was nothing for that. After the war, Rosalind convinced Ithilien to return to the village which sheltered him from Zenoria's watchful eye. There he was reunited with Elena, and the two wed, though their time together was limited by the much shorter human lifespan. They cherished every last moment they spent in each other's loving company. Upon Elena's passing, Ithilien remained in the village and watched over his descendants for the rest of his days. After the war, Rhaenor continued to serve Rosalind in her new role as Queeness Cornia. Having been separated from her lady during the invasion, Elheim, Rhaenor gained a renewed sense of duty and refused to leave Rosalind's side even when the situation didn't call for guards' protection. However, Rosalind herself found this dedication to be quite endearing indeed. So I'm guessing that ending changes is a changed ending, because if Rosalind doesn't become the Queen of Cornia, that doesn't make sense. I'll say Ithilien, or having pronounced the name, he was so useful when he joined up, but I feel like he eventually became the punching bag in Gloucester's unit. The war with Zenoria concluded. Eltalin returned to Elheim to restore its charred force and downtrodden settlements to their long-forgotten glory and pride. By the time the nation had recovered and true, elves and humans had formed a deeper bond of unity, and the divine Tyrannos commanded a respect level of both races alike. After the war, Vladimir was reinstated as Eltalin's personal guard and served faithfully beside the divine Tyrannos. The land had entered a time of peace. She trained ever diligently with the bow. One legend speaks of the day she spotted a Balrog at Elheim's border and fired upon him from miles away through a canal at Castle Lahro, piercing him with a single arrow. After the war, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, first aided in the reconstruction of Elheim before swearing his loyalty to Eltalin anew, thus serving as her second command for all of Elheim. From that moment forth, he dedicated his life to protecting Verdala, securing Elheim, and ensuring the peace of the Elven lands would never again be disturbed by war. Damn, these a lot of dialogue. Another group that was far more useful than I expected it being. Word of the courageous human raised by Beastrels spread throughout Fevrith, eventually drawing the gaze of renowned historians who penned tales of her exploits in freeing Vestoria. The magnitude of her story resonated across the lands, and Unifi and her heroic but came to be idolized by children everywhere, even those who had never once met a Bestrel. Alright, to the benefits of the other Bestrels, Morad ascended the throne of the new king of Vestoria and the sole surviving line Bestrel. Having experienced life as a human and a Bestrel both, he ruled without discrimination and quickly earned loyal support from subjects of all races and bloodlines. Even after Zenoria's collapse, Renoa continued to lead the Flossblooms in aiding the wounded Bestrels and restoring Vestoria to its former glory with her vast wisdom and keen insight. She also served as counsel to the new king of Vestoria, thus dedicating her life to Vestral prosperity and aiding their relations with the other lands of Fevrith. Though offered a role as Knights Captain by the new king of Vestoria, Coville declined, thus handing the post to a trusted subject and returning home to manage his grandfather's tavern. Despite its age, the tavern thrived for years. It was a warm, welcoming establishment and a treasured haven for weary Bestrels taking part in restoration of Vestoria. I'm guessing he wouldn't be alone if we did recruit the bear character, but I'm guessing since we didn't side with him, we don't get them. The assistant of a dear friend, Dinah, and the Snow Petals traveled throughout this to aid in the ongoing reconstruction efforts. Her fierce loyalty and firm leadership provide equally as useful in times of peace, and her success saw countless hopefuls aspiring to join the Snow Petals, human and Bestrels alike. In her time, distrust of humans thawed like the northern ice in the light of spring. The war, Nina returned home, much to the joy and relief of Millie and her parents. Having reconciled with her family, she then departed once again to travel the world and aid in the ongoing reconstruction efforts. In time, her tales of her exploits spread through the lands, and admirers gathered in every town in hopes of meeting the Viscer's knight. Bryce reformed the Rock Rats in true, not as bandits, but as a band of mercenaries seeking to aid in the post-war recovery of Fevrith. His kindness, humility, and eagerness to accept tasks few would dare ensure saw him grow in respectful figure among the townsfolk and his fellow mercenaries. There's probably nothing wrong with Bryce as a character, but I honestly just never got a chance to use him. And that's all I can say. With the war concluded, Sharon returned to the Runmont Church to tend to the wounded. Everywhere she and her trusted companion also went, they were met with kind hearts and restored faith in the church's teachings. In time, their tale came to immortalize in a massive stained glass window adorning the wall of Runmont. After the war, Achilles laid down her sword in exchange for a prayer book and thus took up residence in the Runmont Church to spread the Orthodoxy's teachings. There, her status as an angel saw her inspire Fevrith faith in those around her, and without a blade in hand, she forever strived to sever the encroaching roots of evil. Rhaenys. After the war, Rhaenys led a quiet life in humble services of her Albion Bay. Her kind, caring nature saw many of her former allies visit the church to offer her prayers and remnants over a warm meal. In times of leisure, she would pay visits to Scarlet to quickly rekindle their friendship, their years forgotten friendship. Not the one I expect to show up here. After the war, Tatiana traveled the world to broaden her knowledge and advance her medical studies should the plague strike again. Though she believed that faith alone could never heal the sick, she often softened her stance on witnessing the warmth, care, and curative magic the land's churches offered her their people. Upon her return to Cornia, her research was greatly funded by King Elaine. In time, it grew to form central tenets of Fevrith medical practice. The war, Scarlet succeeded the pontific to Sonato and returned to Piva to live out the rest of her days as a humble priestess. There her presence saw a renewed faith in the orthodoxies as believers gathered to hear her sermons and tales of Albion's savor. At times, she could be seen in the cathedral's garden, conversing warmly with a young angel and an opposing man clad in holy black armor. Weird that Nigel wouldn't show up in this one. After the war, Eunorus spent her days defending the orthodoxy as a sacred knight, pursuing her studies of botany all the while. The verdant flower garden she tended quickly became one of Albion's most sought-after pilgrimage sites. It said that time she could be seen hosting Scarlet in that very garden where the two reminisced about their distant childhoods. I do not regret leaving that cliffhanger ending now, with how long this ending is. After the war, Jerome returned to Largion and began restoring the city and its surroundings, with the undying aid of his beloved citizens. Though lacking in mastery over governance, his kindness, loyalty, and occasional baked goods earned him the never-ending trust and affection of his people. Yeah, Jerome, there's nothing I can say about his character. We have so many of the knight characters I just didn't see a reason. His work, the liberation complete, Fadaquad returned to Paeston and began to walk the long road towards reconstruction. His unwavering dedication towards the task at hand earned him the renewed trust of his people, and together they ushered in a new age of peace and prosperity. In time, his beloved son's grave came to be forever adorned with flowers and offering. The character, when we first recruited him, seemed cool, but he just did nothing in the party. He just seemed like he was always dying. The war, Sonato traversed Albion to aid in the reconstruction, wherein witnessing the breath of faith in the land, thus altered his own beliefs. Despite Scarlet's insistence, he had long declined but in time he relented and chose to honor the trust of those who believed in him. Who believed in you? Thereafter, as the new pontifex, he and Nigel worked tirelessly to guide the orthodoxy down the proper path and spread his teaching to any who would listen. I still don't like this character. Okay, looks like that. So Nigel also doesn't get an ending. Interesting. I guess he's technically considered a guest character, maybe? I'm assuming that's why Herman didn't get one. Thus, Rosalind was welcomed into Gran Corrine's hall as the new queen. There she ruled Cornia as Elaine's bride, and the two remained extremely close, both in their official duties and their personal lives as husband and wife. I wonder how many of Elaine's offering the Ring of the Maiden is actually would end in the marriage, because marriage. So I heard some of them apparently don't. Well then, you can now commence the you may now commence the quest Unicorn Overlord at the start of the final confrontation against Galerius. You can now select True Zenorian difficulty when starting a new game. You now can explore Gran Corrine and the surrounding areas after Elaine's coronation. You may now visit the altar on Pavia to return to before you perform the rite of the Covenant. A new quest is now available at the ruins in the northwest corner. You will now be prompted to say your clear data. You may then load this data to gain access to various new possibilities. Save your progress. Yes. This game commences sequences with... Okay, I'm not going to repeat all this. Now, before we call to the new... Holy Unicorn. Alright. And let's... When the hell did we get these? Where is it? Where is it? That we had of those. We'll just go to this. Really? I guess he's got a shield that's already stronger than him. But, well, this looks like this should be the end for our adventure. Like, there is the epilogue mission, so we'll be actually going with that next episode. But, till then, this is where we're going to call it for the night. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others to be entertained by my show, send it my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Until next time, this is The Night Show. Also, wait. Playback, just one sec. Don't forget to subscribe. It can only help out the channel. If you're wondering what those benefits are for subscribing, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to share. Till next time, this is The Night Show, signing off for the night. Also, don't forget, it is sub time for subs, or even you can even get a price off on those subs. But yeah, till next time, this is The Night Show, offline.